Hello, everybody out there in YouTubeville. This is another episode, or this story of ignoring women is brought to you by another episode of Story Time with Piglet Thee. This is Piglet Thee. Say hi, Piglet Thee. So, context of where I am and how the story began. Okay, so I am obviously some kind of makeshift security guard out in the middle of the California desert guarding some property, right? And this is Piglet. I love you. So, this is the guard cat. She kills all the mice here. She's a good thing. You do your job. I like that. It's a good thing. So, I have pretty much been a lifelong martial artist, good for me, right? So it has to deal with the story. So I was in my early 20s, and this is also a reason why how to get hated by all your friends. And yeah, I am pretty much of a loner nowadays for reasons this story would explain. And I don't even get the benefit of the illusory of what this story anyway. So without further ado, I'm at this time of the story, I'm like in my early 20s, and I'm doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu and kickboxing, and I'm pretty much unemployed at this time, and my whole day revolves around of getting up, trying to finish high school through adult education, and working out and trying to learn martial arts. And I'm supposed to meet up with two other dudes because of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you kind of need sparring partners to learn the moves, right? So I meet up with these two dudes, and one of them has a car. We're kind of like really in shape, freaking buff losers. None of us have like a full-time job. Most of us, I have to look at the screen. Most of us probably live with our parents or some shit still. And so lo and behold, all I care about this day is freaking doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, getting a workout, and eating some freaking burritos. That's all I care about. So one of these dudes, his name's Yvonne, keeps talking about some chick at this mall, right? We have this mall, you know what a mall is, a big ass shopping center or whatever in the middle of town. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, cool, whatever. I can't wait to learn some martial arts, to work out, and to get some freaking burritos. Bye, Piglet. So they keep ranting on about this chick that works at the mall. It's a new store. It's a Brazilian bikini wax business. Whatever hairs. I'm like, oh, okay. Good for you, man. Yeah, whatever. Party on, chicks. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, none of us are really employed. We're not dressed very well. We're driving like a Datsun or some shit. And we have nothing to offer this chick, and it's going nowhere. Whatever, dude. So back to working out and getting burritos. He's like, bro, this chick's really from Brazil, man. She's straight up in a bikini and stuff. She's pretty much like a thong and blah, blah, blah. And she's just there. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, mind you, this story is about the quality or the importance of ignoring women, right? So I'm like thinking, dude, none of us have a chance with that. She probably has some rich boyfriend or three, and we don't have a full-time job. We're still like kids, and like we're not really going anywhere in life. We're just working out and have no plans, and fucking our only ambition is to get buff and strong, learn martial arts, driving a fucking Datsun, half of us are living with our parents still, and this is a pretty stupid ass, superfluous person. Dude, you don't understand. Man, she's like in a thong and she's really from Brazil. Oh my goodness, she has a tan, whatever. I'm like, I just want to freaking work out and get some stupid ass burritos, bro. So we have to take this huge deviation and go to the stupid ass mall, right? And I'm like, oh, well, cool. Miguel's Jr. at the mall has freaking bean, rice, and cheese burritos. At least I'm gonna get my freaking burrito, right? So they're kind of in their own world, and I'm just kind of trailing along, thinking about, how to like learn martial arts and freaking work out and get some freaking burritos, right? So here we go. We have to go to this bikini freaking wax freaking place inside the mall. Lo and behold, there's like a utterly astounding supermodel type of chick with like a Portuguese accent or Brazilian accent or whatever, straight up basically fucking nude, right? In the middle of the place, with a bunch of guys there who obviously are not going to get their bikini waxing, trying to stand around ogling at her and trying to talk to her and shit. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'm not trying to be like a really moral person. I'm not trying to say I'm like stoic or strong or not heterosexual. I just I didn't want to start a fire that I couldn't put out. I didn't want to write a check that I couldn't cash. I didn't want to look stupid, get rejected, or freaking start thinking about this chick while I'm wrestling dudes and accidentally popping a stiffy or something. I don't want to walk around all hot and bothered in this fucking mall, as a full-grown man and shit, and without any kind of way to freaking release that angst upon her. It's a fucking superfluous goal, right? So anyways, they're talking to her, and you could tell that she's, you'll notice this with chicks that are cool, that are either like bartenders, some kind of entertainers or whatever, that they know how to basically do good small talk, try to get their tips or whatever, and entertain men in a non-nefarious or subjective way, but just, get their job done, and they're professional about it, and hopefully they don't gain stalkers, right? So everybody's there, straight up big, fat, hairy, some middle-aged dudes, like in line to get not even getting a bikini wax, is trying to talk to her. And I'm sitting there kind of in my own world. I don't want to look at her because, again, I don't want to start a fire I can't put out. And I just want to fucking work out and get a stupid ass burrito, dude. And so I don't know what happened, but since my friends were going nowhere, and with this chick and everything, everybody took a step back, and I was the only one forward. So it was like my turn to get like let down or rejected or to talk to her. Or they just wanted to see what my reaction or how I operate with women. I really don't know what that was. I don't know why. It's just like if you have dude friends or something, they all act cool with each other, but they're jealous of you if you get like a chick's number, or like if you got a new girlfriend and they don't or something, or they like to talk crap on or like laugh with you when you strike out with chicks, or when you're down on your luck in romance, or so. I don't know what the hell that was about, but I don't know if it was from like already knowing chicks from like gyms, or like as friends, like you have to like shoot the shit with them when they clock you in, like your little, oh, here's my gym card, pass through. Or like when I was really young, even before 21 years old, I was inside of bars a couple times. This is a long story, just because like a parent or something. Anyways, like a stepdad took me or something like that. So I got the gist that she's just being professional and polite, and I'm not letting my eyes gravitate toward her goods because I don't want to start a fire I can't catch. I just want to work out. I just want to get those stupid burritos. That's all I want to do with the day. And everybody took a step back, and she's starting to ignore all the creepy guys that's ogling her for hours, trying to get at her. She purposefully, like, milked the clock, and, you know, she's getting paid by the hour or something. And so she's talking to me a grip about the most extraneous things. I don't know. I don't really remember what, working out or something. Oh, you're from Brazil. Like, are you dating anybody who's in the MMA? Like, I'm talking to her maybe like that. Like, oh, I bet your boyfriend's like Dean Lister, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion. Dean Lister, some grappler that I saw at a Grappler's Quest a long time ago with like a supermodel chick that looked a lot like this chick. So anyways, I don't know, I don't remember what the subject matter exactly was. It was just really shallow, it's private working out. And she's just, you know, to ignore all these guys and to make them get the point and start standing back or go find something else to do. She's talking to me, and there I am holding a whole conversation with like a supermodel, freaking basically naked and shit, in the middle of the freaking mall, and all these dudes that are passing, like, this isn't a big town, like, you see the same people every day, and like freaking my friends are like sad little puppy dogs looking out the window. There's like, they're like sad little freaking like I have all these 20th century references that aren't even relevant no more, but they're looking all sad as fuck and all rejected and shit as I'm having a full-blown conversation with this chick. And I don't know if you ever saw the movie The 40-Year-Old Virgin, when the guy's bitching about his life, but the chick across the other room inside the glass window is preventing the sound, and she thinks he's like being on top of it, like he's being a boss, and like he's lecturing people, but he's I don't know, but you have to see the freaking movie. But anyway, the point of the story is, everybody in this mall is passing by the store now, looking at a scrubby guy like me talking to this supermodel. And when I didn't get her number, I knew that she was polite. She was politely letting me down gradually and using me as a springboard to ignore guys creepier than myself, so that she could just do her job in peace and stop being heckled or bothered by all these like dudes that are trying to invest in their spank bank, right? But nobody knows that. Just every dude at that whole mall seen me talking to this supermodel. So that was just another point of why my friends started fucking hating me out of jealousy. The whole fucking mall was surprised as shit. Like, what does that guy have that I don't? And just all the dudes outside the mall just had like a fucking scowl on their face. And the dudes walking by with their girlfriends thought I must like make money, or there must be something about me that stands out to be able to talk to a chick of this tier. And it was that, long story short, that is the significance and importance of why you should ignore chicks. So anyways, this was another episode of Story Time with Piglet Theme. She's sleeping right now, or else I'd show you guys.